There is no more frustrating sound to hear as a trader than this sound. In this video, I will show you what to do when you blow your account and you are left with very small amount of money in your account like this. But before we do that, tell me in the comments, when was the last time you blew your last account? So the first thing that you need to do when you blow your account is take time to clear your mind and get over it. So I've seen many people when they lose a lot of money in the market, let's say you blow like a $500 account or a $100 account, you start thinking of yourself as a bad trader, or you start thinking of yourself as someone who is useless. So you need to avoid negative talk about yourself, and you need to just get some time and get over it, and just understand that it was really not your fault, but it was because you didn't know exactly what to do. You haven't gotten the right knowledge. So the second thing that you need to do when you blow your account is, when you have a small account like this, you need to switch to these instruments called VIX 751S. So VIX 751S is the another pair which is just like the volatility 75, but this will allow you to trade even if you have only 10 cents in your account. So let me show you how to get this. So you go to your codes page, and then you click your plus sign, and you go to volatility indices, and you go to volatility 75 1S in the index. So when you add that, if I open that, you are going to see that it's almost the same as volatility, but with this one you are going to trade with a very small amount of money. So I only have 22 cents in this account. I want to just show you that you can trade with this amount of money. But before I place a trade, I want to tell you something that you need to do, which is the number 3. So the number 3 thing is, find a strategy with a huge risk to reward ratio. So risk to reward ratio is the amount of money that you are willing to risk per trade and the amount of money that you are aiming to get on that trade. So you want to find a strategy that maybe if you risk 50 cents from your account, you are looking to make like $4 from that trade. So you need a very huge risk to reward. So to do that, you need a strategy which allows you to stay in the market for as long as possible. So you need a trend reversal strategy. So I have a strategy right here. I'm not going to explain all the details of the strategy, but I'll put the link in the description below. But on this strategy, what you just need to do is to buy when you see the market crossing over on this below side here. And then you can see that from this strategy, if you manage to get into a trade right here, you can be able to ride the market when it goes all the way up, and you will be able to make a lot of profits if you get into a winning trade. So you're not going to win 100% of the time, but most of the time when you get into a trade, you're going to be able to ride a trend for a very long time. And that is what you need to grow a very small account, which is like that. And then the number 4 thing that you need to do is, when you blow your account, it simply means you need to learn more about forex trading, right? So you need to join our Telegram group. I'll put the link in the description. Of course, it's not part of the video, but you need it, right? So let's go to the actual number 4 is, stick to the strategy. So one of the biggest problem that you face, or that will happen when you blow your account, or when you take a string of losses in the market, is you actually want to switch from strategy to another strategy. But that is a recipe for disaster, because if you switch from strategy to strategy, it simply means you are shifting almost everything, right? You are going to shift your risk management. You are going to shift the way you were looking at the market, right? So you need to make sure that once you find a working strategy, you are going to stick to that strategy for as much as possible. Now, the last thing that I want to do is just to confirm to you and show you that you can place a trade with only 22 cents in your account. So this is the account. It's a real account, as you can see. I will just place a buy order here, because according to the strategy, of course, it's not perfect, but I'm hoping and I'm thinking that there's going to be a crossover here. But for the sake of the video, I'm just going to buy right now on this market and expect the market to move and go all the way up. So I'll just create new order, and then I'll select the lot size. So for this one, the minimum lot size is 0.005, right? And then I will click buy. As you can see, it have been accepted. I am in a buy position right now with only 22 cents. And as you can see, as this market is moving, the margin doesn't move as much. So I think this was created only for very small accounts. And you can, even if you have a $10 account, you can start with this so that you can gain some knowledge, and then before you start risking much of your money. So I think this is a good thing. By the way, if you want to know which broker gives you this opportunity to trade a very small amount of money, I will leave the link in the description. The broker is called Deriv. I will leave the link in the description below. So this is the trade right here. I'm just going to put my stop loss just below this point, and then I'll put my take profits above. So let me just do that. So let's go to modify the trade. So let's modify the position, and I think this was 46.45. Now I have my stop loss, as you can see right here, and then I will have my take profit right at this point. I want to make as much money as I can if I get into a winning position. By the way, this is a 1 hour time frame, so if I get up to this point here, it will be a lot of pips. So I'm just going to say 52.48. So long press, modify, then go to take profits, and then write 52.48, and then you click done. And as you can see, I'm in a trade, and if you look at where is my stop loss and where is my take profit, you are going to understand why am I talking about huge risk to reward, because this is a 22 cents account. So why do I care about losing much or losing it? Because it's like I've already lost money here. But this is what you need to do. If you have a small account, you need to make sure that you are risking a small amount of money, but once you get into a winning trade, you want to ride the trend as much as possible. So find your strategy that wins most of the time. So what you need to do right now is go to the description of this video and join our Telegram group to learn more about forex trading and get advice each and every day. Thank you.